Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a very feminine video and let's answer to that question. Should women practice yoga when they are menstruating? And the answer is no, yes. Let's see. So let's imagine a woman who has a cycle, when they are menstruating, it's like 5 days. So those 3 days, normally, the first 3 days, normally, the woman has a lot of low energy. She's feeling low, she's feeling a little bit even like sensitive, very delicate. She doesn't want to be around a lot of people. So it's a time, to be with yourself, to pamper yourself, to love yourself. And during those times, yoga is not really recommended. You should not do yoga during those times. And if you do yoga, inversions, those postures that are inverted, those ones you should not. But actually, those 3 days you should not do. The only thing that you can do, for instance, if you know like yin yoga is a type of yoga that is very passive. So there are some postures, like for instance, if you will lie down on your back and then you will do the butterfly pose, that one actually, for instance, is good to open the hips and to help you breathe, to help you breathe better, because sometimes as well, when we women are with our period, we have bloodness and we don't feel very well, very comfortable, and not being able even like to breathe more freely, right? Because you have all those uneasiness on your belly, on your uterus, and so on. So a posture like that, like lying, even like savasana, for instance, is very good when you are menstruating those 3 days, because you just lie down. You can do yoga nidra. This type of yoga is very good. If you are not familiar with yoga nidra, we'll do a video after this one talking about what is yoga nidra. But basically, in yoga nidra, you lay down in savasana and then you bring your attention into different parts of your body. There are several videos online that you can follow for yoga nidra. I still have to do my own, but that for instance, that posture savasana is a good posture if you are if you are if you are in those 3 days, because it's a restorative posture. So ideally, don't do yoga during those 3 days. And the last 2 days, you have a little bit less of bleeding. You still feel tired. The body is still, you're still in your menstrual cycle, but you can do those more restorative postures. So you can do yin yoga, those postures that you hold for a few minutes, and you can focus on doing those restorative postures, those postures that open as well the hips, the child posture, where you are like hugging yourself. Those type of restorative postures are very good. They don't demand a lot of energy from you, and you don't have to do like a whole 60 minutes class. You can do like 20 minutes, in the morning. Sometimes I do that when I wake up, that you feel a little bit uh, less fit, doing those postures in the morning, where you just hold the posture for a few minutes and you just let go and you breathe freely. Those ones are very good. And then once you break, so to summarize, should you do yoga? Actually, you should not do yoga. If you do yoga, don't do on the first 3 days, like the normal yoga. If you do savasana, as I mentioned before, yoga nidra, that's completely fine. But on but don't do the normal yang yoga, those vinyasa flows. And so it's not good. A gynecologist said once that it's not good even like to do other forms of exercises. I know some women, they say like, oh, I like to exercise because it helps with the pains, and so it's actually not good to do that, because you should let the uterus to bleed, to share, to shred all the blood, all the blood, and to bleed as freely as possible. And when you do other type of exercises, this gynecologist say that actually you risk um, being not being increasing your chances of fertilization, in case one day you want to get pregnant, because the blood may go to other regions of the body. Okay, this is why as well you don't do inversions when you are in your period, because the blood can go to other regions, and you shouldn't be doing sun salutations, these types, because the blood goes all over the place, and your body needs a lot of energy to to do those type of movements. Energy in all levels, physically, concentration, focus. So your body needs that energy, and that's not ideal, because because your body is already low in energy, and your body is using a lot of energy to to bleed, to bleed, and to make sure that dead egg that did mature in your body but was not fertilized, to make sure that it's completely removed out of your body, and is completely calm. So you are surprised with this video, because maybe you thought, oh, I do yoga because it's very good for me, or I go to the gym, it helps me to let go of the pain. Mm, you heard my explanation, and this is from a yogic point of view. Okay, so now you are free to do whatever you want, but truly, from a yogic point of view, you should not do, and if you do, only towards the last 2 days, and only do restorative postures. I've seen some videos on YouTube, but I still have to do my version, by the way, of a yoga that you can do while you are pregnant, or while you are menstruating. But I've seen some videos, for instance, that they don't do flows, they don't do sun salutations or vinyasa, things like that, but they do some postures that are not good. Like, for instance, if you are lying down and you are grabbing your knees, you're pushing your knees to the chest. Imagine you are contracting a lot that area, the uterus, and you are elevating the knees, in a direction that it's opposite to the normal flow of of um, of your menstrual cycle. So think that anything that I mean, even like that posture, for instance, right? Like you hold your knees, you push your chest, even though it's you may think, oh, it's very calming, and it's very it's very warm, it's very cozy, I'm hugging myself. If you think about what it's doing to the pelvic region, to the uterus, to the blood, it's not really something that we want when we are menstruating. Something that you can do when you are menstruated is walk. Walk is it's always good, and it's recommended in many recommendations, in many fitness recommendations. You can walk whenever actually you have anything, like menstruating, or any other of uncomfortable things. Normally, unless you have to be bed rest, normally walking it's very good, it's very easy, and especially when you are menstruating, think what you are doing, right? Like when you are walking, you are straight, so the blood is completely coming down. Okay, so that is that the blood is completely coming down in the whole pelvic region. It's where it should be. It's relaxed. So walking is very good. So you can use the opportunity when you have your period to go walking in the forest, if you live close to a forest. If not, wherever you live close by, but walking 1 hour every day Avoid jogging. Jogging is not good. You are creating a lot of hectic movements to your whole body, to your mind, to that region of the menstrual cycle, right? The uterus and everything. We don't want that. We want to help our body to ease as much as possible the process of bleeding, and that's why doing lifting weight. Some people say, oh, if I lift weight I feel much better, like, excuse me, I feel better later and I don't bleed so much. That's not as well a good idea, especially those 3 days. Okay, you need rest. Remember that when you are menstruating, your body is using a lot of energy, it's using a lot of reserves from your body. So it's time really to rest, to pamper yourself. Don't be in a hurry to go to go and do yoga, to go and run. When you learn to respect your body, during each cycle. Remember that we women, we have a 28 days cycle, not like men, they have a 24 hours. So in each cycle we are different, and when you are menstruating we are different. So remember to honor that. Remember to honor your femininity, your cycle, and respect your body. So, like, unless of course there are exceptions, if because of your job, if you do things that need you to you know to do things that are not recommended here, and you don't have another choice. You cannot take the day off that day, or holidays, or your company doesn't give you. Nowadays there are companies that they give one day, or yeah, I think it's at least one day for women, because when they are with their period they need that time to rest. So if you are not in an environment like this and you really need to do things that you shouldn't be doing, okay, you have no other choice, do them, but then come back home as soon as possible so that you can rest. And remember that when women, when they are menstruating, when we are menstruating, because I'm a woman as well, we need a lot more rest than usual. So give to your body everything that your body wants, everything that your body needs. You don't have to hurry, And when you be treat your body that way, then when the time comes, to have your children, to be fertile, when the time comes, when you have more energy to give your whole 100%, your body will be there for you, because you have you have respected your body before, you have given your body before what your body needed. When you finish the 5 days of your cycle, don't go all the way. You will see you cannot do that. Don't go all the way doing fitness, very doing cardio, kickboxing, things like that. And so because your body is not yet ready. If you try to do that, you will see that you feel more tired than usual, because your body needs time. Remember, your body has been shredding the whole blood, the eggs, everything's like putting it out of your body, and then slowly your body needs to will start again, right, to build the uterus and everything, so that an egg will eventually mature and it will be ready for fertilization, in case there's fertilization, and then if there's no fertilization, the cycle will start again next month, right? So all of that takes a lot of energy. So when you finish the 5 days, your body's not yet ready to completely fight. Let's say your body is still, is like, okay, now I need to construct myself, construct the uterus again, build the uterus slowly, and mentally as well. You are not totally there yet. Mentally you need to prepare yourself mentally, that okay, now slowly my body is recovering, is building up again, recovering all the energies, and then I can I can do more stuff. So when you finish your period, listen to your body. You will see this if you go to a yoga class. They're doing like a vinyasa class, these yang classes. Yang classes are classes more active, more dynamic. Yin classes are these passive ones. Okay, so if you go to a gym, do more these yang classes, you will see your energy is not completely there. So listen to your body. If you have to do if you have to rest while other people, so the teacher are teaching other asanas, no completely shame on that. You can do it. Actually, you should do it. You should respect your body. Go to a yoga class after 5 days if you want to, but you don't, just be aware that you don't have to do everything, and be aware that you will be tired. You know, your body, you won't be you won't have all your energies, and you don't have to feel ashamed for that. That's part of being a woman. That's part of having a cycle. So honor your body, love your body the way it is, and your body will, it's a relationship. Build that relationship with your body. If your body needs now, pause, respect it, and then when your body starts again to have more energy, you can do more things, and your body will respect you. Okay. So that's it what I have to share in this video. If you have any questions regarding, or comments, or maybe if you disagree regarding what I just said, you can write it in the comments. What I shared is not my personal opinion. Okay, it's a yogi's view, Ayurveda, Ayurveda point of view. So yeah, just let me know what you think, and if this information is new for you, if it was surprising, and if you have any other questions or videos that I can make content on. Okay, thank you. Bye.